In the early 1900s, the small town of Brookfield had a repair shop tucked between the grocer's apples and the blacksmith's forge. Its owner, Elias Gable, was a quiet man with silvering hair and a patched coat. He mended chairs, clocks, kettles, anything worth saving. "Pay me what you think it's worth," he told customers. If they had nothing, he'd smile. "Then perhaps you'll pay me in kindness someday." On a high shelf sat a tall glass jar. Every coin he earned went inside. "Each coin is a story," he said. Some admired him. Others called him foolish. Mr. Harrow, the richest landlord in town, was one of the latter. One October morning, Harrow stopped in. "That jar will buy you nothing," he scoffed. "I measure my life in acres and dollars. That's why I'm rich. And you're you." Elias only smiled. "Coins can hold more than money, Mr. Harrow." That winter was harsh. When spring came, the river swelled. 3 days of rain sent water rushing through the streets, sweeping away fences and barrels. Elias didn't stay inside. He nailed boards, hauled sandbags, tied ropes so neighbors could cross. When the waters fell, Brookfield was battered. The poorest had lost almost everything. Elias looked at the jar, sunlight flashing on its coins. He poured them into a burlap sack. He went door to door, for repairs, to a carpenter without tools, for food, to a mother with barefoot children, for a roof, to a widow still bailing water. By noon, the sack was empty. Word spread. Elias gave away all his coins. People said first in disbelief, then in admiration. Harrow's largest boarding house had been damaged, its foundation cracked. Elias came knocking. "If you're here to gloat, I've no time," Harrow said. "I hear you need help. I can work wood as well as any man. I can't pay you. Then perhaps you'll pay me in kindness someday." They worked together for weeks. Elias replaced beams, mended frames, straightened floors. Harrow, unaccustomed to such labor, began to admire his steady patience. By summer's end, the house stood straight. One evening, Harrow brought him a silver dollar. "Not because I owe you," he said, "but because I want to." Years passed. The jar filled again, coin by coin. Children who once brought broken toys grew up and brought their own to old Elias. One autumn morning, the bell over the shop stayed silent. Elias had passed in his sleep. The whole town came to his grave, one by one. They placed coins on the fresh earth, pennies, nickels, silver dollars, until the mound gleamed in the sunlight. The preacher spoke, but Harrow stepped forward last. "Elias measured his life in coins," he said, "not for the metal's worth, but for the worth of the moments they marked. And if that is poverty, then God grant me the same." Moral of the story: a fortune spent on oneself fades quickly. A fortune spent on others is remembered forever.